Hello everybody, today we are on Deer Hunter 2005. Now, this game is a game that I used to play a lot before I got into the Hunter Classic and before I got into the Hunter Call of the Wild. This was the type of hunting games that I used to play, along with Hunting Unlimited, which you guys have already seen on the channel. But yeah, this used to be one of my favorite games, and I decided that we would go back and play it today. Now, I created a new profile so that we would be completely fresh for the channel. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit to this game. Now, one thing that I always thought was really awesome about this game is it did come with a map editor, so I've downloaded a bunch of custom maps. So I'm not sure which ones we'll go to today. We'll probably just start with some of the base maps, but if you guys enjoy the series, then let me know and we might do one of the custom maps too. But anyway, I think we're gonna start in Georgia because this is a whitetail map and it's one of my favorites to hunt. I really enjoy hunting on this one, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But before we jump onto that, let's go set up our weapons and stuff. Another really cool thing about this game is you can actually create custom weapons, which is super awesome. I really enjoyed that part of the game. So let's see, go to custom, and it's actually still got all the ones that I had previously good. I deleted my old profile so that I could create the new one, and I wasn't sure if it would save all this, but it did, so that's nice. So yeah, you can create these custom guns, which is absolutely awesome. So real quickly, we'll just create one to kind of show you guys how it's done. So you click new right here. We won't enter the name yet because I don't know what we're gonna make, but I think what we'll do is we'll do an auto-loader rifle, which is basically just a semi-automatic. And then we will make it probably 300 Win Mag. And then we can choose what is the default zeroing, along with the reticle. I think we're just gonna go with a basic reticle. You can add a rangefinder to it, different scopes. Using the thermal scope does, I believe, decrease rewards and stuff like that, so I don't usually use that. But they've also got a ton of different stocks and stuff, different colorations, different wood grain finishes, different camo patterns. It's pretty incredible what they were able to do in a game back in 2004. Pretty awesome. We're not going to do anything for that. We can choose this. I think we'll do a black barrel for now. But let's go ahead and rename this to 300 Win Mag semi-auto, and then 4x12. Alright, so now we just click enter and there is our gun. Now we can go here and equip it. I don't know what I have in the second slot. So we have the 270 in the second. Let's look through my other custom ones that I have. You know, let's go with the 30-06 lever action as our secondary. I think that'll be a good one to go with. So anyway, let's go to location. Make sure we've got the right one selected. We do. Okay, check the rules real quickly. Difficulty. We want to be on expert, otherwise you will not find as big of animals. Basically, the harder the difficulty, the higher chances of good sized animals to spawn in. Hunting guess is basically just an estimated score when you look at them. So pretty much like what Call of the Wild has and what Classic has. So let's go ahead and hunt. So I think what we're gonna do is we will choose this top corner right here and kind of work our way probably this way and then cut down. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's a doe right there, an 86-pound doe. I think we might actually be able to shoot her. I don't remember. Let's see what our tags are. Okay, so we can do 1 doe and 2 bucks. Let's go ahead and shoot her then, if I can remember how to get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and shoot the doe. That should take her down. One thing that I don't actually remember is how you earn more skill points for your character, because you're able to level up your stats, but I don't remember how it's done. It's been quite some time since I've leveled a character in this game, because as you guys probably know, newer games have kind of taken over, like Call of the Wild and Classic and others like that. So I haven't really played this game in quite some time. There's our little doe. Now, I think I saw a buck when I was running over here. Got to see... Yeah, there's something. That is a big turkey. Oh, there we go. That actually... Okay, so that's another doe. And there's another deer. Once again, a doe. So I guess we're gonna keep looking around, try to find ourselves a couple bucks, because we have 2 buck tags now. We've already taken our doe, so we can't take any more of those. So we're just gonna be looking for the bucks now. I think that's a buck? Yeah, it's a buck right there. That's actually a pretty small one. It is a 3x3. So it's not a monster, but I think since it's the first buck we've seen, we'll probably just take it. That should be a good hit. It's out of render now. Let's go see if we got it good. I'm pretty sure it was a good hit. It looked like it was good. One thing I real quickly wanted to mention is this game was actually one of the first games that actually had some true variation in antlers when it came to all of the deer. Because as far as I remember, all of the games like the Cabela's games, they didn't really have too much variation. And most of the previous Deer Hunter games didn't have a ton of variation either. But then Deer Hunter 2005 has a ton of different racks for all of the species, which is pretty awesome. There's quite a few different racks that have drop tines and different drop tines placed in different areas. It's really cool what they did with such an old game. When they developed this, they really knew what is good in hunting games, like what people want. They didn't just do the whole copy paste, you know, like 3 or 4 different racks like a lot of hunting games had done. Anyway, that is a 129-inch buck. So not too bad. We'll take a look at these guys once we get into our trophy room. Oh, one thing I probably should have mentioned when I first started this video, I can't actually play in a very high resolution since it is an older game. They didn't go up to 1920 by 1080p back then, so yeah, that's why it looks a little bit different than normal, because they weren't able to do nearly as high of resolutions back then. Let's see what this is. We got ourselves a little doe, or is that a fawn? It might be a fawn. Yeah, it's a fawn. We don't want to bother the fawn. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see a buck. I have been looking around for about 20 minutes now to try and find a second buck. And we finally have one in front of us. We're gonna use the 30-06 lever action this time. Is that another one? Okay, that's another doe. Let's go ahead and take this buck out. It is the only one here. There we go. We definitely hit it. Yeah, he's going down. And he's down. What a beautiful whitetail buck. What a beautiful whitetail. Let's go check him out. It looked like it was a pretty good sized one. Alright, here he is. It's definitely a decent buck. It's not a monster, but definitely not too bad. Go ahead and pick this guy up. And we have now filled our tags, so now we just stop hunting. And let's go check them out. Then we'll go to a different map. This is the one that we just got. This is the most recent one. Not too bad of a buck. You can see it's got the beginning of a little drop tine right there. It hasn't quite grown though. And here's the first one we killed. A much smaller one. So he is a 129. This guy's a 177 record book. Nice. So this is a record book buck, but not quite a world record. That's nice. That's nice. Let's go to a different location. I'm not sure which one though. I'm thinking probably Utah for mule deer. Let's go to Utah. All right, let's start up in probably the south, I guess. Yeah, start in the south, kind of on this hill, and then move north. Because if we start on this hill, there's a chance we'll be able to see something from here. Kind of what I'm hoping for. Although it doesn't look like it. Nothing in the immediate area, so let's run around and see if we can come up on a mule deer. Actually, there's a mule deer. It looks like it's a doe though, so I'm not too worried about that one. Ooh, but that one right there is a buck. Oh my gosh. I had actually completely forgot they had a bullet cam. But that is a nice mule deer buck down. Let's go get that. That was actually a perfect shot. The 300 Magnum is a beast of a rifle. Really does the trick. Alright, so I actually had forgot that they had a bullet cam, so there is an option to turn it off. If you guys would like the bullet cam on, or if you'd like it turned off, let me know down in the comments, because I'm not sure if you guys want me to keep it realistic and keep the bullet cam off, or if you enjoy being able to see where the bullet goes. But anyway, there it is. Let's pull out the binocs and get a closer look. Not too bad, it's a good buck. Definitely a good buck. So let's go ahead and bag this. Scored 188. Not too bad. That's a good deer. There we go. There's a muley. It's a pretty small one, but let's see if we can hit it from here. I think we did. Looks like that hit. Okay, there's that buck. I don't think I hit him at all. Actually, I might have. He does look kind of wounded. Let's put another shot into him. That should take him down. So we finally got our second buck. And there's something on the hill there. Is that... Okay, that's just a random ambient creature. Those ones you can't actually tag. You can kill them, but you're not able to actually put them in your lodge, sadly. Let's go ahead and go get that buck. It's actually just now going over. So yeah, not nearly as big as the first buck we got, but still a buck nonetheless. And it'll give us something to compare to. Alright, here it is. Here's that little mule deer buck. It is definitely a much smaller one, but let's grab it. And we don't have to fill every tag to exit the hunt, so we're just going to stop hunting now. I don't really care about getting a doe. So let's head to the trophy lodge. And look at this guy. There's the smaller one. As you can see, it also shows us where we hit it. So the first one kind of grazed the top. Second one was a better shot, but still not great. And then here is the bigger one. It's a pretty nice looking mule deer. This one is also a record book. And you can see that each antler is a little bit different. So I guess in a way they had something similar to a true rack system where they'd have random antlers, but they couldn't be in random positions like you can with true racks. So yeah, it was some sort of a random system, but not quite what we're used to in Call of the Wild or the Hunter Classic. But yeah, this used to be one of my favorite games. I still really enjoy it. And if you guys enjoyed, let me know and I'll do some more of this. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you are new here and you are liking what you see, consider subscribing to the channel and turning notifications on. Also, if you want to help the channel grow, be sure to like the video because this alone can help the video and my channel do better. But that's going to be it for me. Peace, my dudes. I hope you all have a fantastic day.